Days.
Yeah, you're Santa Claus. That's why you broke in through the window. I'm calling the cops.
You can't call the cops on Santa.
We love the 80s.
Merry Christmas, bitches! Yeah, can't be hurt.
SNSN.
Good morning. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Monday.
Did you have a great weekend?
Always.
You didn't do anything this week.
Not a thing.
You didn't do a dang thing, did you?
Nope.
Nothing at all.
Not at all.
Took the weekend off.
Yep.
Okay. It's all right. It's all right. Sometimes you got to do that, you know.
Yeah,
You take every day off, don't you?
pretty much.
The alarm clock ever go off in the morning, you roll over and look at Ginny and go, "It's for you."
No, unfortunately not.
No, don't do that.
So,
Are you ready for Christmas? It's this week, you know.
4 more days.
Is it? What's the day today?
Today
No,
is-
well, 4 more days till Christmas Eve.
Yeah, today's the 20th, so
Mhm.
5 days. Well, once you get into Christmas Day, it's pretty much over.
You know, that's true.
Yeah.
It's like if you get up in the morning at the kids, right?
Yep.
And they do all their presents.
Yep.
And then after that, an hour later,
Yeah, you have
they're
dinner,
occupied.
have a dinner and it's over.
Oh, I'm going back to bed. I'm going back to bed is what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's pretty much over.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what happens at your house, Christy?
We went Christmas shopping at Foxwoods.
Oh yeah, at the Tanger outlets.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is a normal Christmas morning like at your house?
They just sleep in.
Does that make you mad?
No, not really.
You like to sleep in too?
No, I don't sleep in.
Oh no, what you're early, aren't you? You're an early riser, aren't you?
Yeah.
What time do you usually get up in the morning?
8 o'clock sometimes.
Oh, that's late.
That's late.
Come on.
Most likely I wake up about 5:30 or 6.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But then you start getting going around 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you're nuts. So how was your weekend?
Good.
All right. So Christy was here last week. She sang a song for us because it's the holiday season and she's back. And she's not going to do just one, but 2. She's got 2 songs for us today.
Yep.
So welcome on in, Christy. And whenever you are ready, what songs are you going to sing today?
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Okay.
And then we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Oh,
Perfect.
very good.
Perfect. All right. The floor is yours. Go on and start whenever you'd like. Everybody, this is Christy.
You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. You better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Very good. Very good. Let's have it. All right. Come on, Paul. Give her a round of applause. Crying out loud. All right, Christy. You have another one, don't you?
Yeah, I'm getting that on.
A bonus song with Christy.
Yeah. If she can read that, that's good. I can't even see it from here.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding. Oh, bring us some figgy pudding and bring it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring it right here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We all like our figgy pudding. Oh, we like our figgy pudding. We all like our figgy pudding with all its good cheers. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah. Oh, very good job. Very good job. There's, you bring in the Christmas spirit, Christine.
Thank
You
you.
really do. You enjoy Christmas, don't you?
Yeah.
Is this your favorite time of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's Santa Claus bringing you this year?
I don't know.
You don't know? Coal. The person's giving me coal in my stocking, I think.
What do you want him to bring?
What do you want?
I don't know. I didn't really ask for anything.
Nothing, huh?
No.
No, it's okay.
It'll be a surprise. That's for sure.
Santa probably knows anyway.
Knows everything.
Yeah.
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 Victoria said, "Good job. Merry Christmas."
Thank
Joanne
you.
says, "Good job. I pulled over just to listen to you." So she was driving and she pulled over so she could hear you sing.
Thank you.
So there you go.
Wow.
So thank you very much, Christy.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Oh God, we won't see you. Oh, you know what? Do you have any New Year's songs?
New Year songs.
Maybe next Monday you can come up and bring us.
I'll start looking and then I can come back Monday if that's okay.
That'd be great. That would be absolutely wonderful.
All Lang Syne.
Yeah, Auld Lang Syne. That's
a New Year's song.
that's a New Year's song.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
Mhm.
Well, look it up.
See if you can find a couple. We'd love to have you back.
Yep.
All right. Oh, look at that purse, man. Look at that.
It's a pop it.
Oh, that's one of those things. That's like bubble wrap, right? And you hit them, and
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like bubble wrap.
is that new?
Yeah.
I didn't see you have that last week.
No, I didn't bring it in.
You just got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
So what do? Pop it? That's
Yeah.
what-
Yeah, yeah.
You pop it.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like bubble wrap.
Yeah.
I'll be darned.
That never goes bad.
No, it never does. Unless you pop it. Then
Unless
it
you
goes
pop it,
bad and
yeah.
it's flat and it's not bubble wrap anymore.
No.
That's cool.
Well,
All right.
See you next week.
Merry Christmas.
You too.
Merry Christmas, Christy. Here, tell everybody in the camera Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I'll see you next Monday.
We'll see you. All right, sweetheart. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye-bye. She's a good kid.
Sings better than I do.
Yeah. Well, that's a given.
That's
She's very good.
Yeah.
She's come up a couple of times now.
Yeah.
Sang a couple of songs.
Yeah.
Today was We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah. Yep.
Very, very good.
Yep.
Very good. Very, very happy. I'm glad you said I wonder if she's coming today.
Yeah, I did.
And I said, I don't know. I told her last week, come on. And you went, she won't forget.
No, she didn't.
So
Well, we'll see if she comes up with all Lang Syne.
she's a very nice young lady.
Yes, she is.
She's a Special Olympian. She's 27 years old. Very kind, very sweet young lady. So it's nice to have her here to sing Christmas carols for us.
Yep.
And everybody else that's here.
Very good.
Did you ever do that? Go to your local radio station and just start singing Christmas carols?
I wouldn't even start singing
No.
Christmas carols.
I had a sister-in-law one time named Carol. I called her Christmas Carol.
Did you?
Yeah.
Hey, smart ass.
It's better than being a dumbass.
Yeah.
So you didn't do anything this weekend?
No.
I finally I'm like 50% done on my Christmas shopping.
Oh, I'm done.
You didn't have to buy anything, probably.
Yes, I did.
Or does Ginny buy it all?
No, I bought.
Does she go shopping?
She goes shopping, but I usually buy everything for my kids. I do.
Oh, okay.
I do. I've got it
Gotcha.
already. I've already purchased stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been good for a couple weeks now.
So would you give him like cup of soup and stuff?
A cup of soup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expensive things, you know.
Yeah.
Things from Dollar General.
No. A pizza
Whoa.
from Italy.
Oh, did you do that?
Yeah.
Well, see, now I knew you did that for yourself, but you did it for.
Yeah.
So how much does a pizza from Italy cost?
I forget what the hell I paid for them.
Oh, you really?
I did.
You forgot how much you paid for
They weren't cheap.
Well, no.
But I'll tell you one thing, the way they came in, it's like the packaging was unbelievable, how they packaged them.
Yeah.
They actually came from Napoli, Italy. And we tried one,
Mhm.
and it was like, wow. It wasn't
Totally
one-
different, huh?
Oh, yeah. There wasn't one piece of crust left. When we got
So
done.
what do? You put it in the oven?
Just-
and-
yeah, they come frozen, and you stick them in the oven for 10 or 15 minutes. They cook. And
So it's like DiGiorno. It's like a really expensive DiGiorno pizza.
Yeah, but they're not like that at all.
Mhm.
No, they're truly Italian. I mean, the crust is like, you can't beat the crust.
So you don't remember how much the pizzas were?
They probably were about $8 a piece.
That's not bad, but how much did it cost to ship?
And I think the total 6 was like $80.
See, now I would have thought it would have been a lot more than that.
No,
I would have thought you would have spent like $30 a pizza
no,
because they're coming from Italy.
no, they weren't that.
Maybe they're really coming from Culver City, California.
No,
You know, they're
no,
coming over on a boat.
No, the packaging had Italy on them. Yeah,
Sure, yeah, you buy anything from Oriental Traders and it has a Chinese symbol on it too, but it's coming out of a warehouse somewhere around here.
yeah. So they're good. So we'll see.
All right.
Yeah. So
Yeah, don't bring one here because we don't want to try it. No, give me the website. I would love to check that out.
okay.
Where'd you buy it off of Amazon?
No.
No.
They're not cheap, but you got to buy 6.
Oh, you do have to buy 6?
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, okay.
Because the way they ship them,
Okay.
I've never
Well,
seen.
yes,
I've never seen shipping like this though. It's pretty clever how they did it.
How do they do it?
It was a special box. Each pizza was individually packaged in the box with had like dry ice in there and stuff. So
Really?
yeah, because they come frozen. So I mean, they didn't take long to get them. It was like a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, and they were here. You know,
I've never tried like mail order foods.
Yeah.
You know, or anything like that.
I've gotten. I mean, I sometimes I'll watch on QVC. I'll watch the food thing on Sunday, and I've gotten some nice barbecue chicken.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
like chicken nuggets that came
Mhm.
in, and they come in big package.
I've never bought any. Well, yeah, that's not true. I bought. I used to subscribe to the Misfit boxes,
Mhm.
and we used to get like I think it was the $30 box. And a couple of times, food came bad.
Oh,
You know, some of the vegetables were just not good, and
yeah.
so
No, I never bought vegetables, but the chicken I got was from this barbecue place. The chicken was excellent,
Mhm.
and it was enough in there. It was like 5 pounds of chicken, but it was chicken like chicken nuggets,
Mhm.
but not quite that
Right.
shape. And what I would do is like, if I want something for lunch, I just take a few out, throw them in the air fryer, and there I would have my chicken
yeah.
nuggets.
Victoria says that's pretty cheap.
Yeah,
It's actually less expensive than ordering local.
yeah.
See, because when you said it was pretty expensive, I'm thinking to
Well,
myself,
yeah. Well, you had it by 6, but it was like $80.
a couple of cheese pizzas at Sorrell's is like $25.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, they were pretty good. I mean, we only had one, so
Mhm.
but, yeah.
So getting right into things, Scott says, Scott Fryer goes, hey, good morning, Scott. Scott, can we get a Board of Education member to come on and talk about the controversial decision to let vaccinated athletes at GHS unmask? Is it even true? Lots of nonsense being spread on social media. Big surprise. What is the first thing you and I talked about this morning before we cracked the microphone?
Yeah, there is something going on. Bringing somebody in.
Mhm.
Exactly what he said. Mm-hmm.
It's already in the works.
Yeah.
It's already coming, dude.
Yeah.
It's already coming.
Well, I mean, is the mask? I don't know what the mask mandate is with the school. I haven't really heard, but is it that they have to play with the mask? Is that what it is?
No. What they're saying is that if you are vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask.
Oh,
But if you are not vaccinated, you do have to wear a mask.
gotcha.
See, now here's the irony on that. When the CIAC guidance first came down for the winter sports season, that's exactly what it was.
Gotcha.
Vaccinated people, students do not have to wear. Unvaccinated do.
Yeah. But
then, right, the CIAC said that it left it up to the individual schools. That is very true.
so has Griswold got the same rules?
Huh?
Griswold's rules are the same. Vaccinated, no mask.
No, they changed it.
Oh,
so
they did.
Yeah. So at first it was going to be everybody masks. Now it's going to be only unvaccinated.
Gotcha.
And that was adopted at the latest Board of Education meeting.
Gotcha. Somebody playing their. Now I'm trying to look to see because I thought I had
Victoria, the new guidelines were set up at the last Board of Education meeting, and basically they were adopting what the CIAC wanted. Right.
So here's the numbers I got last week. Vaccinated for the town of Griswold was about 57.3%.
All right.
Okay. Ages 5 through 11, 6.7%. And ages 12 through 17, 45%.
Okay.
That's the number of people that have been vaccinated in the town.
Well, percentage-wise.
Yeah. Now people got to keep in mind that we are the 10th highest in the state as far as number of cases, average daily case percentage, number of positives. So we're the 10th. You know what's number one?
Norwich.
Plainfield.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Plainfield right now is the highest in the state. So those are the numbers that I had gotten last weekend, over the weekend, Friday. So we are getting people vaccinated, but 45% for those, I mean, 12 to 17. So it's about a little less than the average. So.
Right.
And I would think that the 57.3%, a majority of those are anybody that's, 65 and older, I would think. Yeah.
So there's a young man that reached out to me by the name of Lucas Johnson. And he wanted to come in because he's been talking about things on social media, whether it's his view or the state's view, or it's his interpretation.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead, and I told him, I said, we don't play like other.
The flagship for Griswold High School sports.
Yeah,
And
guess
home
what?
for local news and weather broadcasting from Main Street in the borough of Jewett City. The streaming news and sports network, SNSN.
That means it's 9:00. We're going to present both sides.
Well, yeah.
We're not going to have two people, 3 people, whatever, talking about their view and putting that out there. We're going to have the invitation is out there.
Okay.
The invitation is out there. We've had Mary Beth Malin before. She's the Board of Education chairwoman here in Griswold. We've had her on before. We've had her on a couple times. We've had Mr. McKenna on numerous occasions. So we'll see what happens, whether we pre-tape it virtual or, and then air it. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So this young man who wants to come out, what is his issue as far as what's his side of the coin? What's he saying?
Oh, it's not right.
Oh,
He doesn't agree with it.
He doesn't agree that you should wear a mask. You should not.
Right.
You should wear a mask.
Everybody should or nobody should.
Oh, so it's all or none.
I believe, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, I believe he's taking the stance that the mask wearing ordinance or the mask wearing directive is segregating.
So you're pointing out those who are not versus those who are. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
So in this way here, if everybody does it, you don't have any clue.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
well, I would think that playing a sport with a mask on takes a lot out of you, because we all, even yourself, if you're in a place and you got a mask on, it's the breathing. Your breathing is not the greatest because you're breathing through that piece of cloth. And when you're running up and down a court, I would think that would be kind of strange. I mean, for us older people, yeah, it would be tough. But maybe the younger kids, it doesn't bother as much. But still, there's got to be some strain on them for breathing is going, you know.
So the original guidance came from the CIAC.
Yeah,
that was their heavily laden suggestion, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And then they did turn around and say, okay, you're going to leave it up to the school. Now, as far as fans are concerned, one difference between middle school and high school, middle school fans or middle school games they are not allowing visiting fans, which I don't see how that really makes any difference whatsoever, because it's like are our families more dangerous than theirs?
You're right.
And vice versa.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. So do they require them to wear a mask when they're in the games? Or the same rule applies if you're vaccinated? No.
Well, as of right now, if you're vaccinated, according to the Griswold Board of Education, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear it. But if you are not, and basically what that's doing is that's telling everybody, well, I'm vaccinated or I'm not vaccinated.
Well, you know something? I would think that a lot of people who are not vaccinated are not wearing a mask.
Yeah.
But they have to. But they're going to have a system.
Not anymore.
Oh, you got to prove.
Oh, yeah. Rhode Island today.
Yeah.
All right. There's a mask mandate in place, and places that you go into, if you do not have your mask on, they can require your vaccination record. That starts today. Matter of fact, here we go. Hold on, I got it right here.
Yeah.
A partial mask mandate has taken effect in Rhode Island starting today as COVID-19 surges once again. The state will require masks for workers and patrons at restaurants, entertainment venues, and restaurants that have a capacity of more than 250 people, regardless of their vaccination status. Smaller venues, as well as most other private workplaces, will have to require masks or proof of vaccination. Private businesses may continue to set stronger mask or vaccination rules for their own establishments.
Yeah. Well, there are some towns in this state that are requiring you to wear a mask on indoor.
Governor Daniel McKee of Rhode Island has said that the mandate will be revisited in 30 days, just in time for the holidays. The Democrat said, who gives a shit? The Democrat, the Republican, the governor. Tired of this division crap. The governor of Rhode Island said at a briefing last week that the changes needed to address a rise in new cases that is putting a strain on area hospitals. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, here it's up to the individual. Here it's up to the individual leadership, town leadership, to make the decision on whether or not you wear a mask mandate or not.
Scott just said something, which is I agree with, and I mean, this is my own personal opinion, and the rule makes no sense. It doesn't. I don't see how it does. Now, if you're not going to allow fans into a contest for the visiting families, you should just get rid of fans altogether. Get rid of fans altogether and make them all wear masks.
Wow.
Don't divide them, and don't, because it's BS. All it's saying is, like, let's say you're not vaccinated, Paul.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody now knows. because you have to wear a mask. But I'm
Well,
walking around
there's a lot of people
boosted,
there's a lot of people who are vaccinated that are wearing masks.
You're right.
There are, because
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that.
I watched
But kids aren't going to wear masks if they don't have to.
I was watching the UConn
Very
game.
few of them, at least.
UConn game on yesterday. It was at Mohegan Sun, and I was specifically looking around the venue to see how many fans, if all fans were wearing masks, and the answer is no. Some were and some were not.
Right.
And the place had to have been sold out because it was packed.
Sarah says, I think it is scientifically naive for anyone to think that wearing a mask on a basketball court is going to prevent the spread of COVID. These kids are together all the time off the court without a mask. And let's take it one step further. They're together, period, inter-school, because they all play together in different travel leagues as well.
Do you think that they're wearing a mask when they're practicing?
I'm not sure.
Are they?
I'm not sure. I haven't been to a practice.
Yeah, I know when a year ago there were some teams playing basketball. There were no fans, but they were wearing masks while they were playing. I have not seen any college players now wearing a mask when they're playing this year.
Laura, I hope you're feeling better, by the way. She goes, I know people who are vaccinated that still choose to wear a mask.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's a personal choice and shouldn't be mandated.
No, if you want to wear one, go right ahead. I don't have a clue. I don't have a problem with that.
Kevin says, lies. Oh, Kevin's a Thompson Twins fan. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ryan. Hey, Ryan. He goes, because he says it's not about safety, it's about control. You just kind of like squirmed in your seat there a little bit. You did.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I just was getting comfortable. That's all. Yeah.
Scotzo. I hate wearing the mask. I think it's dumb, but if it allows me to watch my kid play, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And that's
somebody sent me something the other day. Something where they're going to predict in Norway. They put a chip in your arm that you prove that you've been vaccinated.
Great.
Just like you do when your dog, you put your chip in the dogs to make sure you can find them. They're actually chipping some of the people in Norway to show that they got vaccinated.
Right.
So people can run their arm and they can see they got vaccinated. To me, that's really going over the top.
All right. Kevin says, Kevin Kerrigan, has anyone seen the flu? Been missing for 2 years after over 10,000 years of existence. That used to kill about 700,000 people a year, but never a concern.
Yeah.
COVID cured the flu, says Ryan.
Well, I think everybody seems to think that when you get flu symptoms, it's COVID, and that's what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it really COVID or is it the flu? I mean, they give you these tests, but how good are these tests? I don't know. So you're right, though. There's no flu anymore.
No, there isn't any.
No, nobody gets the flu. Yeah. But even if you're vaccinated, you still can get sick. What the hell's the difference?
Sarah says, to be super controversial, we do not allow away fans at the middle school for the basketball, but the high school invited any and all public to the coffee house performances at the high school last week.
Well, I guess because a lot of the younger kids aren't really getting vaccinated. It's proof in the pudding here with our numbers. So I can understand that. But high school, a lot of them are getting vaccinated.
Sarah just said it. Consistency.
Yeah.
There's no consistency.
No. The younger ages just are not getting it. Right.
So there are people in this chat group right now that are believers in the vaccine and believe that COVID is happening. there are people in this chat group right now that are not vaccinated and won't get vaccinated, and think it's kind of a farce. Well, whatever it is, we talked about this last week. Whatever it is, it's killing people. Whether you want to see that or not, something is killing people.
Right.
Whether it's a conspiracy, whether it's chemtrails being dropped from a plane from above, whatever it is, whether it's 5G, whatever you think it is, whatever conspiracy theory that you want to drop a nugget on, somebody, I mean, people are dying.
Yeah.
There have been many theories about it, like blood type and age, and even social sex. Where are you in the social pecking order?
Yep.
I mean, there have been so many different theories, and none of them match up. It's very random. They talk about elderly people, right?
Yeah.
Getting in. It's like it could be a death sentence, right?
Because the immune system usually on older folks is not as good as when you're 30 years old.
Okay.
So, and then the common cold could kill you. Pneumonia can kill
Right.
you at that age.
Sure.
So,
we know somebody that had pneumonia.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Was in the hospital.
Right.
Did a little rehab. They're just fine.
Correct.
Thank God.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
My father, 79 years old. He just went through COVID.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming out of it now. He even had to be 911 one day.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't go to the hospital because he was fine when the ambulance actually got there.
Yep.
But how nervous do you think I was?
Oh, yeah.
With a 79-year-old father who refuses to get the vaccination.
Right.
It's his choice.
His choice.
It's my dad. I get it. I've only got, he's my only, I have Sharon, my stepmother, but he's my only biological parent alive.
Right.
So it's a little,
the way I look at it, it's your prerogative. You want to get the shot, you get the shot. If you don't want to get it, it's your business. I don't have a problem with people who, whatever the decision is, it's your business. You do what you want. Not up to me to tell you whether you have to have it or you don't have to have it. And that's where I think the government made the mistake.
Yeah.
And I've always said this. If you would have left it voluntary, I think more people would have got the shot. It's because they're demanding it and nobody wants to be told.
Right.
Just like the flu shot. I mean, a lot of people got flu shots. Government didn't demand it. They just got it on their own. So why do they do this and why are they making it mandate? Because who knows? The science, that bullshit with the science.
It's catch as catch can.
Yeah. So,
let's see. 700,000 is greater than 36,000, right? So you can essentially roll the average flu numbers into the COVID numbers and still have a pretty serious pandemic to deal with.
Yeah. We ain't never going to get out of this.
Huh?
We ain't never going to get out of this.
Not for a long time.
Oh my God. They just keep pushing this thing and pushing this thing.
Is anybody pushing it, or is it just the mutation of a virus that just keeps coming back?
Yeah.
Like herpes.
Yeah. Well,
it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Oh yeah.
Happy holidays, Paul.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to let it control my life.
No, I haven't let it control mine.
I'm not going to let it control my life.
Come on, we've kind of gone through this together here, right?
Right.
And I know. We've gone. Has me probably as good as anybody, Paul?
Yeah.
Has it changed me at all?
No.
Hasn't changed you either.
No.
I noticed as well. So
no.
My life has been my life. It's been. You know what? And here's the other thing too, and this is just my view. You don't have to like it, but I would get the flu vaccine. So to me, this was not a stretch.
Yeah.
You know, and then people will go on record and say, well, I don't know what's in the COVID-19 vaccine. You don't know what the hell's in the flu vaccine either.
True. Exactly.
So how is that even an argument?
I know.
If you don't want to take it, don't take it. I don't care.
Exactly.
But don't make any bullshit story. You know, it's like, well, you know, I'll wait till it's FDA approved. Oh, it's FDA approved? Yeah, well, I don't know what's in it.
Yeah. I
just say you don't want to do it.
I tell you, it's because the government's forcing them to do it.
Jesus, have the gonads to say, no, I just don't want it.
Well, see, you're absolutely right. People are doing that and they're getting punished for it. That's exactly what's happening. You know, you're getting punished for not doing it. And that's what's upsetting people. You know, look at the armed forces. They're kicking, I don't know how many people out of the armed forces and giving them a discharge because they won't take the shot.
Yeah.
And now they're trying to claim religious exemptions.
Right.
That's not how successful they're going to be, but you know, that's what they're attempting to do. A lot of people, you know, you're losing your jobs. Airline pilots, everybody's losing their jobs because they won't get the damn shot. Well,
all right, Kevin Kerrigan, I want to read your comment and I want to respectfully answer or comment on it. Read about Agenda 21, and he says it'll scare the hell out of you. Evil is running this planet and wants people dead. The virus hoax is the weapon. Okay. Again, whether it is a hoax or not, people are dying.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. It could be because the Gatorade is infected. Who knows?
Right.
But people are dying. That is a fact. Whether you want to call it the flu, pneumonia, COVID-19, Omicron, something named after a superhero. I don't care. The bottom line is it's killing people.
Yeah, it is.
They are dying.
Yes, they are.
Families are losing people. I don't care what you think it is or isn't. As far as conspiracy theories go, I think they're fun. I like reading them. I read Agenda 21. It did not scare me one bit. Not one bit.
Oh, God.
Hold on, I gotta finish them. Somebody wrote a comment that was funny. Scott, you're nuts. Another Scott. This is Scott Kraskowski. Matter of fact, who is the one that is completely responsible for the sound of the station lately. I invite you to go to our website, snsnradio.com, click on listen now, or get the app and listen. You know, it's really a lot better. He worked his butt off on it. We have another machine in here as well that's more suited to what we are doing. Evil is running this planet. Evil's been running this planet since day one. Right? Is it the Palestinians?
Yeah. Palestinians.
Or the Jerusalem or the Jews?
Oh my God. Where are you going with
No,
this?
they've been fighting for 2,000 years and they can't get it right.
Oh.
Who's evil? Who's not? We don't know.
Yeah.
So if they can't figure it out in 2,000 years, must be Pelosi. I don't care. I'm more worried about what's happening downtown in my own town hall.
Wow.
What? I just get tired. I get tired of, look, you want to be scared to death? Be scared to death, but you're not going to scare me into being scared to death. How's that? And I sold my XRP.
Any of that currency is down the tubes. You can sell it all now. They were the crap.
Come on now.
Wow.
Now, Kevin, I don't, one thing I don't do, and I hope you know that, is I certainly do not censor you or anybody else in this room unless they get really nasty, and get belligerent and you want to start, throwing dingers at people. But otherwise, I do not.
Wow.
Daryl says it's always a hoax until it directly affects you or someone you love.
And there's a guy that knows viruses.
Huh?
And that's a guy who knows viruses.
Daryl, yeah.
If anybody knows a virus, it's Daryl.
And here's another guy too, Scott Griskowski goes, you can't have Omicron without using the letters from moronic. Let's flip it around. You get moronic. God. Kevin, that is the most accurate thing you said, according that I can believe in. People perish all the time from a multitude of diseases. That is true.
Yeah. But this new variant, it hasn't been a killer. Basically, it's just been you get like flu symptoms.
And if we agree, Back to the Future, it's the Libyans, Marty.
I mean, it's not the same. Yeah, is it spreading? Yeah, but the flu spreads the same way.
People die from junk food, Kevin says, and it's true.
Yeah.
That is very, very true, right?
Yeah.
I love my little Debbie cakes. Call me little diabetes right here. I love that stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm mad because the Christmas tree cakes come to 6 in a box instead of 8.
Oh, boy.
I was pissed off. They just come 8 in a box. Must be the supply chain. Or a smaller box. One of the two.
It's probably a smaller box. You ain't getting as much as you used to get.
We can talk about anything, who's killing what and everything like that. But you know what? One thing we haven't talked about, the number one killer of females, heart disease.
Yeah. Used to be men.
Now it's women.
Now it's women. I mean,
yeah.
And I can understand why, because a lot of women now are getting into positions where they were held by men, and they're getting the stress levels just like guys were dying from it.
Yeah.
So now they're suffering from it. Same thing, So no matter who the hell you are, stuff like that's going to kill you. So it's just switched now,
The people that are scared to death are the conspiracy theorists, says Daryl.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of us just do the best we can and try to live as normally as possible.
Absolutely.
My dad.
Mm.
He loves his conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I love my dad.
Yeah.
I don't understand some of his theories right now, but I don't have to. And he's not losing it. He's just as glib as he always was. But, he's still waiting for the swamp to be drained. He thinks the Pope is going to be arrested.
Yeah, right. That ain't going to happen.
Oh, no. Actually, he called me. He goes, Mike, did you hear about the Pope getting arrested? No, Dad. The Pope didn't get arrested. Yeah, it's on a website. What website? Some guy I listen to. Oh.
See, that's the problem. You have a lot of the information out there now is so bad that you get some wacko who starts saying stuff. People believe it.
Where'd you listen to it, Dad? FreedomFightersForAmerica.com?
Yeah.
Come on.
If it's on the internet, it's always true. You know that.
Check out reputable news sources.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Reputable news sources.
Yeah.
News sources like, now I'm not even saying CNN. I'm not even saying Fox. Although I do like Fox sometimes. I'm not saying CNBC. I'm not saying any of those.
No.
Associated Press. Been reliable for 100 years. Reuters. Probably one of the most reputable news source that there ever has been.
Yep.
And one that people probably won't subscribe to or read because it comes out of the Middle East, but actually they're based in Colorado. They've won news organization like 3 out of the last 4 years is Al Jazeera.
Mm-hmm. I had a lot.
If you ever read it,
it's not a lot of cable networks.
no, if you were to read Al Jazeera, it's right down the middle.
Yeah.
They're not, they let you form your own opinion. And that's what freedom is, isn't it? It's like when you have a belief about, like, it's like my dad, or anybody else, that's, driving around with flags on their car that says F Biden. It's your choice. That is your choice. And that's what freedom is. To me, freedom to make your own choices. Nothing has been taken from me. No. I don't know of one thing that has been taken from me as far as anything. Have there been restrictions on certain things? Yeah. But as far as my life, I've been living my life.
You can get anything you want if you got money in your pocket.
Right.
Because if everything you buy now, you got to have money in your
the
pocket.
The real problem that I find, the real problem are the ones that are shoving it down your throat. I'm right. My theory is correct, not yours. And you need to subscribe to me.
And who's shoving it down your throat?
Joe America.
Well, Joe.
No, you know what I mean. I know. I didn't mean it like that.
Well,
I meant I didn't. Yeah. But I mean, just people. They get these views of what's happening, and they still think Trump's president, for Christ's sakes.
Well, no, that's a crock.
Kevin, he goes, come back in a year and talk. We've been saying that for 2 freaking years. We're still here. We're still talking. Still talking about the same thing. In 12 months, guess what? We're going to be talking about the same thing.
Yeah. We'll be on our 14th COVID booster shot. Because you're going to have to get them now every 3 months.
Fast track to the year 2030. Yeah. Hey, Paul, what are you doing? Mike, I've been dead for 5 years. But go get your 30th COVID booster. You can get them at Aldi now.
Yeah, unbelievable.
The best part of waking up.
No, they're making
COVID in your country.
Aren't they they're making a pill or something now. Aren't they? I think there's going to be some kind of, there's going to be a pill out there where you'll be able to take a pill for your shot.
My God, it'll contain a chip.
Probably. Now you laugh, but like I said earlier, in Norway, they are chipping people in their arms, just like they do with dogs, that they show them that they've had their vaccinations.
Fryer said the literal best part of being an American is that you can have and voice your own opinions, right or wrong.
That's true, but unfortunately, if you don't lean the way of the majority, you're an outcast. So you can make your opinion, but if it's not to the agreement of somebody else's opinion, you're the bad guy.
See, now I'm assuming Kevin says, don't forget to grab your slice of pizza. I'm assuming he's saying Pizzagate there.
Oh,
that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, could be.
Maybe I'm wrong. Or he's literally meaning that pizza that you're going to get.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you meant Pizzagate, those are fighting words. Because I'm not slamming my stuff down you. Don't do it to me. Out of all the vaccines, of all the vaccinations given, 3 deaths were linked to the J&J shot.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, isn't there aren't they discontinuing the J&J shot?
They were concerned that the J&J shot was going to be blood clot situations, and there have been some. But if you
we haven't even seen AstraZeneca here.
But what I think it is that if you got your J&J shot 6 months ago, then you don't need to worry about getting blood clots. You know, it was right after getting it. Now, some of the other crap that's out there, that the Moderna shot is not protecting you against the new variant.
It is.
The Pfizer one is the best one for you.
Oh, no.
See, that's the bull crap.
Hold on. I got something here for you.
That's the bull crap that's going on, because now I saw something the other day that it said Pfizer was better than Moderna.
You want to talk about propaganda?
So there you go. There's an example.
Here's more propaganda for you.
Okay.
There was a supposed threat on TikTok last week.
Yep.
That was scaring people into going to school and scaring parents into sending their people into school, right?
Yep.
Even though none of it was credible,
right.
State police in Connecticut put out multiple press releases saying that they couldn't find one credible source, but still people believed it.
Oh, yeah.
That's the power of suggestion right there.
Well.
And you know what the funny thing is? I'm on TikTok all day. I never saw it. I never saw anything. Melissa's daughter was talking to her. She goes, I never saw anything. It's not a thing.
Yeah. You know what we got to do? I think we need to have a show. Let's go with the War of the World. Huh? Because that's pretty much what's going on.
Scotty G says, they say that the J&J shot could cause blood clots, which is what you were saying.
Yeah.
I had the J&J shot, and it was fine except for making me feel fat and bald. He goes, oh, wait.
Yeah.
All right. So, Moderna said last Monday, its COVID-19 booster does appear to provide protection against the Omicron variant that is currently surging across the world. In an announcement early Monday, the drug company said preliminary data from lab testing found the version of its booster currently in use in the United States and elsewhere provided increased antibody levels to neutralize the virus. Yeah. But it also found that a double dose of the booster shot provided a much greater increase in those levels. Here comes another booster.
Well, they talked about the fourth.
Yeah,
they have talked about the fourth.
The news is the latest sign that booster shots are an effective way to protect against the new variant, which has driven a rapid increase in case numbers since emerging last month. The drug company said its currently FDA-approved 50 microgram booster was found to increase neutralizing antibody levels against Omicron 37-fold.
Yeah. See, now I had seen a similar thing, and it said that Pfizer was better than the other one. So, I mean, you're going to hear all this crap. So, if you get a booster, whether it's either one of them, I would think you're okay. Well,
we're going to take a quick break. Just kind of mellow out a little bit before we get hyped up once again. You'll see. Yeah. Digital vaccination cards coming your way. We'll be back in a minute here on SNSN.
Gambling, tobacco, and alcohol are all legal for adults. For those under 21, providing these things can land you in jail. It's 21 for a reason.
Be someone your child can depend on and trust. Model behavior that expresses you care about them and their choices. Encourage them to wait until 21 to try alcohol. It is 21 for a reason. Visit CIRACCT.org for more information.
Brought to you by CIRAC and funded in partnership with SAMHSA. It's 21 for a reason. Find out more at CIRACCT.org.
Ladies
little thing, let me light your candle, calls the mama, I'm sure all the hand and I just around.
No waste hauling job is too hard to handle for Connecticut Affordable Waste. New low prices on 10, 15, 20, and 30-yard dumpsters. You discard it, they haul it. Visit their website, www.ctaffordablewaste.com, or give them a call today, 860-391-9017. 860-391-9017. CT Affordable Waste is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
Let me light your candle, calls the mama, I'm sure all the hand and I just around.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
All right, let's take a look at the weather forecast right now. See, we do some things that are actually productive. Here's Paul with the weather.
Good morning, everybody. Right now, the temperature downtown Jewett City is 21 degrees. A lot different than it was last week. At 56 was Friday, right?
Told you it was going to get cold.
It got colder, right? Plenty of sunshine around today. Highs somewhere around 30.
People are going to get the flu.
Somewhere highs around 36 degrees. A little bit of wind around, not too bad. But tonight, blue skies, lows around 25 degrees. Of course, for Tuesday, it's going to be partly cloudy again. A little higher temperature, 43 degrees. Winds again will be light. And of course, for Tuesday evening, cloudy early with wintry mix possible to move in late overnight. Lows will be somewhere around 28 degrees. And again, the wind will be light. Chance of precipitation overnight will be around 80%. And snow accumulation, less than 1 inch. So not going to be a big deal. Anyway, that's your weather from SNSN on this Monday, 1/2/2021.
The flagship for Griswold sports.
Now 33% more Christmasier than last year.
SNSN.
That's an actual number.
Oh,
33% more Christmasier than last year we are.
I wonder why.
It's just the way it goes, man.
The way it goes, huh?
All right. So now we're talking about a whole bunch of other things today, right? Now, let's talk about digital health.
Digital health.
Right? So now there is not a mandate, but I guess they're going to roll it out this week, state of Connecticut, where you can download an app and it comes out as there'll be a QR code that places can scan and get your vaccination status.
Oh,
okay. For several months, I'm going to read this right out to you. For several months, Connecticut has been considering launching a vaccine passport similar to New York's Excelsior Pass. Mm-hmm. Now, that is expected this week to become a reality. Outside the governor's residence yesterday, dozens protested, with some holding signs saying "Stop Vaccine Passports." There are going to be people against it, no matter what. We just need choice. We don't need to divide people. If we want to keep this country together, you don't divide people. The Lamont administration told NBC what it calls digital health cards will launch this week, and the governor has stressed that it will be voluntary for businesses and people. He says, "We don't need mandates." So says the governor looking for re-election. "I'd like to think that people here are going to do the right thing." That was Governor Lamont on Friday.
Yeah, and you're pushing him to make a mandate. A lot of people are.
People can download the card with a QR code to their phone from a state website.
I haven't checked, but like I told you, I don't know whether or not the local pharmacies where you might have gotten a shot, whether or not they're talking to Department of Public Health. I don't know that because they're completely different software systems.
In other nerds and nerds, speaking of nerds, hi Daryl. In other news, I'm so sorry. A Cardi's truck is stuck under the bridge in Lisbon.
Another one? How many times?
Read the damn sign.
How many times has that happened?
3 or 4 times in the last couple of years that I know of.
You know what they got to do is they have to put on both sides. They have to put some kind of a barrier away from it. So when the truck goes there, they don't go under the bridge. They actually whack this sign that tells them, "Oh, you're too high," and it stops them long before going in. I mean, Foxwood has that in there before you go into their garages. You know, they got this thing that you can whack if you're too high. So they need to do something.
Yeah, it's been
an issue.
There is a sign though. There are signs.
They don't read it, I guess.
Of course not.
Yeah. So
I can make it. No, couldn't make it.
Oh well, that's the way it goes. So for the umpteenth time, the people who live in that area.
I know of at least 3 times.
Yeah.
Really, in the last couple of years.
Oh yeah, it happens all the time.
So, are you going to get the digital passport? No, forget getting the digital passport. What's your feeling on it, Paul? Of actually it being that a local business can demand your vaccination status before you walk in?
Well, I probably, from my opinion, I probably would just say, yeah, here you go. I wouldn't argue with it because to me, it's not worth. To me, I'm not going to win the battle anyway. So just show the damn thing rather than argue. I mean, I already did it. So why am I going to argue? Just like when you go into a store that says mask mandate, you put it on, you shut up, you walk in, do your thing, get the hell out. Would I get a digital passport? Probably not, because I have a card. And I think what most people need to do when you get a card is just take a photo of it, because the card ain't gonna last forever.
Yeah.
So I just took a picture of it, and then when I went to Walgreens, you can actually get your record from them. I just took a photo of that. So now I have photos on my phone. If they want to see it, there it is. If not, I'm not going to argue with them. Am I going to go through the effort or go into trying to find a passport? I don't think so. And I don't think a lot of people around right here, right now, are going to ask you for proof around here because we're a little different than town.
Right.
But if you go to
But there are going to be places
if you go to West Hartford or someplace like that where these things are, you're going to have to show them, otherwise they're not going to let you in. Yeah. So,
I don't personally. If somebody asks me if I've been vaccinated, it's really up to me whether I answer them or not.
You don't have to.
I don't have to.
No. But they do have the right to refuse your service.
No. I'm just talking about
I know.
a person on the street. Are you vaccinated?
No, they don't.
I don't know. Do you like anal? Yeah. That's another question that has none of your business.
Yeah. No, I would never answer somebody on the street.
Mm-hmm.
But would I argue? No, it's not worth it.
Right. There's a lot of there's a ton of videos on social media that have popped up over the last couple of years, mainly with COVID, where you're driving in a car and if you get pulled over and you have your dash cam running, you have. Oh, sorry, Sarah. Because her son's ears weren't ready for that. Well, it's true. People are driving and they get pulled over and you have your dash cam and a police officer comes over to the car.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, they're asking you for your license and registration, right? I don't ever remember that being an issue, ever. And now you get people on social media saying, I don't have to give that to you. I don't answer questions. I don't this. Do you suspect me of doing a crime? Over and over again, right? And basically, this is all about let's not trust the police kind of thing.
Yeah.
This never happened. I don't ever remember any of this happening previous to that.
No.
You know?
No.
All I say is Here you go. You know why? Because I don't have anything to hide.
Yeah.
I don't care if you have the right to ask me for that or not. You're a police officer? All right, fine, here you go. I don't care. Because I don't have nothing to hide.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's one of the biggest problems. Why?
Oh, it was her ears, not her son's ears. Sorry, Sarah.
That's one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like the cops, because when you refuse to give them information, they drag you out of the car, and right away it's police brutality. All you got to do is just comply and show it the damn stuff, and you're done. Why argue? I mean,
complying with the request doesn't show weakness. It's like, all right, here you go. There's no big deal. It never was, but all of a sudden it is a big deal. I was talking to a state trooper, one that I'm pretty friendly with.
Yeah.
And, we even, know each other on Instagram and all this stuff and whatever. He's driving. I said, hey, come over here. I want to talk to you. So we pulled over on the side of Tracy Avenue. I said, I want to do a video with you. I told him about it. And he laughed. He goes, that'd be hilarious. But he goes, the public information office won't let him do it, just because it's like, and I'm like, oh, I know. I figured that. And basically what it was is, doing a spoof on that, where the officer comes over and asks me for identification or whatever. And then I'll go, oh, okay, here you go. And then have him go, what? You're not going to dispute it? You're not going to tell me that I can't ask questions? That kind of stuff. Yeah. No, not at all. But, are you sure? Am I legal?
Yeah. But that is the biggest problem today. It's going on. A lot of people don't want to give them the information, and what are you hiding? It escalates. It escalates into they just got that attitude.
Yeah, those are the same people that have joint Facebook accounts with their spouses because somebody cheated. So the other one doesn't trust the other one.
Yeah. So, oh well.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Just it only changed with COVID. Really, all of this stuff. I can't remember any of this stuff really taking place before.
Yeah.
Does that make you less of a patriot? Does it make you less of loving this country and where we are? And
unfortunately, there are a lot of people who
but
don't.
How? That's just it. There's opportunity here like nowhere else in this world.
But they don't realize that. They don't realize how lucky they have it. Go over to China, go over to Russia and pull this shit. And you know where you're going to end up? They're going to find you.
The gulag.
They're going to find you. You're going to be gone. They don't realize how lucky they are in this country. And we let them get away with it. If you think that if you was going FJP, Putin. If you were saying that,
oh yeah, you'd be history.
If you were saying that against the president of China, do you know where the hell you would be?
Oh, you'll be a fish food.
You'd be right. You'd be feeding to the pigs.
Yeah.
You don't pull that crap.
Let's just throw North Korea out there. What do you think would happen there?
Yeah, Korea just knocked somebody off for doing something. I forget what the hell it was. I heard something. They just bumped off a couple people because they did something against something. Yeah, I mean, people don't realize how lucky they are.
Right.
So
if you, me, anybody out there, if they get the vaccine and the booster, does that mean they're not American? No. But there are people that are trying to make others believe that they are less American or less patriotic because they did or do or will.
Yeah. Well,
that's the thing I can't stand.
Well, unfortunately, it's the way of this country right now, and it's probably not going to go away. So get used to it.
And Laura, I agree with you. She put one word: quarantine. That has done a lot to people.
Yeah,
that's done a lot to people. I saw what it did really to my daughter.
Yeah,
it's a rough thing.
Yeah. It's tough when you can't go out and do anything.
Huh?
It's tough. There's people like freedom, and to be locked up when you can't do anything, you can't go anywhere.
Right.
It's tough. It's not easy. You can do it for a while, but you can't do it forever. And unfortunately, it's been going on for a long, long time.
Court says if we're heading to vaccine passports, why can't we have universal photo ID for voting?
Come on. We all know that's the way it should be, but that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah, that'd be just too easy.
Pretty-
That'd just be too easy to make things right, Court. You know what I mean?
Pretty soon you just be
That
able
I'm totally on board with.
Yeah,
You want to stop voter fraud or whatever?
Sure. It's going to come down to just log on to your ID and vote. You can vote 6, 7, 8, 9 times. Nobody will give a crap. That's the way it's going to come to. You know why? Because
There'll always be a way.
It's always going
around.
to be a certain group of people that are going to want to do something so they get more votes. Yeah.
Very interesting show today, Paul.
I guess so.
Covered a lot of different subjects. Of course, a lot of it, around COVID, as always. But that's what's changing our world. We have to. It's like anything else. We have to evolve with it and make the best situation we can for us and our families. Yeah. And I'm still free to make those choices.
Yeah.
So I haven't lost my freedoms. I don't care what they say on realpatriot.com or that kind of thing.
Yeah. So Santa Claus.
Don't take my guns, you commie.com.
Santa Claus will be coming down the chimney with his
Santa's still coming.
White mask on.
And Santa's not a Republican. Santa's not a Democrat. He's not an independent. He's not a libertarian. He's not a member of the Green Party. He's freaking Santa Claus.
Yep.
And he loves everybody.
And he'll be wearing a mask.
Think about that for the next 5 days instead of this bullshit that we've been talking about.
I wonder if he got vaccinated as a North Pole.
Peace and goodwill for all.
Thank you, Rudolph.
That's what we should be dealing with.
Hey, I'm Jess, but you can call me the Tire Queen. For the best deals on tires, come and see me at Advanced Automotive on Route 138 in Griswold. Call me at 860-376-8687. But definitely don't talk to my dad. He's definitely not the Tire King.
And right now, Jess the Tire Queen has great deals and excellent service waiting for you at Advanced Automotive, Route 138 Griswold.
Tire Queen.
You buy better.
Better it burns.
Much better.
So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy better. It burns. You buy better.
A new season is upon us. Let's not fall into bad habits and let another insurance policy go by without review. Our offices are open and our licensed agents are available to shop your policy coverage and prices with dozens of insurance companies. Phone, email, 24-hour chat, or a good old-fashioned face-to-face meeting. We offer it all. Home, auto, business, and life. The Burns Agency has been a trusted, full-service insurance solution in your community since 1932. There's no better time to start saving than today. The Burns Agency, Norwich, Dayville, or online at burnsagency.com.
Better.
Better it burns.
Much better.
So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns.
You buy better. It burns. You buy better.
Family owned and operated. That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even finance it for you. Visit www.highwaycampers.com and find your home on wheels. After all, home is where you park it. Highway Campers is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
Reliable plumbing and heating services are just a phone call away when you contact the professionals at McGuire Plumbing and Heating in Fallontown. Family owned for more than 35 years, McGuire Plumbing and Heating has earned a reputation by providing accurate quotes and being open and honest when on the job, plus giving honest advice that may be needed down the road but isn't an immediate concern today. Find McGuire Plumbing and Heating on Facebook or call 860 376-3388. Look for the big truck with the little Irish fella. McGuire Plumbing and Heating, proud sponsor of Griswold Youth Football. This is your local weather forecast on SNSN. Sunny skies for today to start your week. Temperatures right around 35 degrees, but those pesky wind chill factors will